Yeah, I really don't care. I got some time to just go ahead and what's the name right now? So I'm chilling. Um, Shout out to everybody who's gonna watch this live. Shout out to everybody that's gonna support it. But it's just some stuff I just want to get off my chest. I know everybody, what's that on your sweater? This is my brand right here. Profit from pain. You feel me? P4P. That's me all the way. You feel me? This logo was I'm not gonna even get into the details of how the logo was, but support your boy because this is my brand right here. You feel me? This what I'm on. This is what I do each and every day. I profit from pain. You feel me? And I know a lot of people like, what does that mean? Profit from pain just mean like through it all, keep going. Just keep going. Don't stop. You know, think of how I put this. Think of your decisions before you make them. You feel me? Because you could profit from pain. Literally be like, let's just say somebody let's just say somebody do something that's not right, right? But they get away with it. They kind of profit from pain, right? No, that's not what I'm talking about. That's the wrong way to profit from pain. When I say profit from pain, I'm talking about getting up every day, going to work, knowing you don't want to be there, or having to deal with problematic people, knowing, it's like you don't want to be around them. So, how you deal with it? You just move away from them, right? Cool. Um, this what I represent. This is me all the way. You feel me? I got more logos coming. And in a minute in a minute, these will be for sale. You feel me? These hoodies will be for sale. So you know, help me get this YouTube thing going so I could, advertise this more on my so I could advertise this more, excuse me. I've been advertising this, but help me to help y'all so y'all can be able to purchase it. Cause I know a lot of people have been asking me like, man, this is dope. Where do you find this at? Hey, I would be like, oh, I got a website, but I don't got a website yet. But see what I'm saying? You support the cause, you feel me? You can have one of these too, you feel me? But this live ain't even all about my brand, you feel me? My question is, what's going on with California right now? Like California, we really losing it, bro. Like, we really losing it. And I don't get it. Like, maybe it's just me, or maybe I'm not doing something right, but I notice on this internet space, if you're not a rapper, a sports player, or you just not somebody that's like deep in the streets, you really get like overshadowed and overlooked. And I'm sitting back looking like, bro, where was all this when I was in the streets? You know what I mean? Like, yeah, your boy used to always be in them streets, And the cold part was about it was like, man, everybody started telling me, man, all we do is see you in the streets. Like, where you go get yourself together? Like, do something better with your life. Here I am now. I'm doing something way better than my life. I'm not on that path no more. I do different things. I'm a father. You feel me? And like I said, if you're not a sports player, a rapper, you really ain't getting invited on no podcast. You getting overlooked. You I ain't gonna say shadow banned, but it's to the point where it's like you don't even exist. And it's like you don't even exist. And that ain't cool. I feel like that's wrong on all levels. You feel me? And what's funny is people will overlook you when you down, right? When you ain't got like they say, when you ain't got no motion or you ain't got no juice. And then as soon as you shoot up, people will be like, hey, I'm trying to support the cause. I'm trying to do this. I'm trying to do that. But it's like you don't support the cause when it's happening. Like you overlook it. And then as soon as the person get up and they be like, oh yeah, that podcast is whack, or they shit on your vision or what you got going on, then you want to get mad and be ready to fight and oh we could take it there and this and that. And it's like why get that way when you could also support people when they at the bottom when they ain't got nothing. Like it took for certain rappers to get a shot when they didn't have nothing. Yeah, they rapped their ass off for it. Now they legends, but even though they legends, they still kind of like try to help, but they don't help as much. But they help as much as they can. So I literally be sitting back watching all this and be like, bro, like for instance, the Crip Mac dude. Why are we praising this nigga from getting out of prison? Why are we praising anybody that get out of prison right now? Like that's weird to me. Like you feel me? Like I got a cousin who just got out of prison, what, I think a year ago. You don't see me. I don't know if they threw him a home, come on, welcome home party, but guess what? I wasn't there, and there's no disrespect to him. Shout out to my family for coming home. It's just the fact that you're not supposed to get rewards for doing what you're supposed to do and come home. Like, you're supposed to actually have a plan when you come home. So when you come home, okay, you know what? I'm not ever going back there. I'm gonna focus on this. Bro, we like, I don't know what it is about California, but we backwards is like, and we support the dumbasses who ain't got nothing going on. I'd be like, bro, like internet sensation, I could tell a better joke than Crip Mac. I could tell a better joke than half the people that's on social media. But you wouldn't expect that because guess what? I'm not in a algorithm or I'm not this and that person. But it don't matter. It's just we reward stupid shit, and I don't get it. Bro sold me Finn. Who is Finn? What is what? Oh, you talking about Finn? What? What? I don't get it, but I'm gonna keep going what I was saying. We keep rewarding the local dumbasses for shit you ain't supposed to be rewarded for. Like, we'll praise somebody in jail that on live talking about their life. Like, don't get me wrong. I know one of the people from Who's Who's, you know what I mean? And just know this, like, everything that's on camera, it seems a certain way. But when you know the truth, like Draco say, rest in peace, you know the truth, you really don't really say much about it. You just leave it alone. So that's the reason why I don't get into it with it about that pod or them people and them podcasters or this and that, because it's like, it's really stupid to me. Like, they support the local dumbasses. Like, what are we doing? Like, we're not supporting no teenagers that got a good cause going on. We're not sharing nobody that got nothing positive going on. But I get on this YouTube every day and sit back and look at people and be like, really? Like, we respect crash outs. That's what we doing. 2026 or from 2024 to 2026, you mean to tell me we respect crash outs? Like, that's where the internet space at? Like, it's retarded to me. I don't get it. I do not get it. Maybe I'm not cool for the algorithm, but been there, done that. And if you've been there, done that, you're not going to go back to that. You feel me? So it's like, why we keep praising people? Like, and then I keep trying to tell people, like, and maybe it's just me. Maybe I don't have a big enough platform to express my voice or give my opinions. Or maybe it's just like I'm a peon to people because it's like I'm a nobody. But guess what? I open way more doors for people that people don't know. I done did way more for people that you think would be like, yeah, but they're not gonna say it. You feel me? But it's weird to me because it's like, the bigger you get, the more hate you get. Like I ain't gonna lie, I like the bottom right now because even though I'm not popping in people's algorithm and I'm not viral status, that's letting me know, like, look, remember this. You gotta remember, like what Tupac said, remember? Like when he was in jail and he told people, remember? It didn't take for me to go to jail to remember none of this. I'm seeing it right here, real life time, and knowing like they're not gonna support you right now. But it's okay. Because in due time, they're gonna be begging you, like, hey, man, how can I get a jacket? Or how can I get a hoodie? Or how can I get a beanie or something? Like, how can I be down with like your cause? Like, and I'd be wondering, like I remember, I could tell y'all this because a lot of people think this is my first little, this is my first brand, but I could tell you like this. When I started like making clothes and stuff, like I got old clothes previous, like to where they on my I think my Instagram or my Facebook, but I don't be on there no more. But if you want to go on my Instagram, my Facebook, my Instagram is Elijah1 or a page status TUDOE. You can type it in on Instagram, I should pop up. My other my Facebook is the same thing, or I think it's just Elijah1. But other than that, like I said, like you can see I've been on my clothing journey. I've been making clothes. This is not my first little, idea I've been putting on sweaters and stuff. But I just want to know, like, why do we keep supporting the local dumbasses who don't got a cause? Like, and then y'all keep making it seem like Whack 100 and 600 or whoever y'all think run the West Coast, bro. They run the entertainment space. They don't not run the streets. I could go back home right now and be like, hey, y'all heard, hey, what's up with the Whack 100? They're going to be like, we don't know him. He ain't from over here. Like, we don't care. And the internet is the only people that feel like they care about this dude. Like, man, Whack 100, this person. Bro, that person do not run, like, a whole city. Especially somebody from the Valley, bro. I ain't got nothing against my Valley niggas because I know Valley people. But him, He make everybody look bad. Like everybody make because he say something. Everybody in California or everybody from another state like, oh, Whack 100 said this. Who gives a fuck what that nigga had to say, bro? That nigga don't run my life. Like that nigga just running. He making y'all think that he got a lock on this. Yeah, the internet is gonna be his thing. But guess what? Them streets is not his, bro. I've been everywhere there is to go in Los Angeles, California, or California, period. And I tell you one place, he don't run the streets. He runs the internet. And y'all let him think to y'all or portray to y'all like he run everything. No, he's good. He could be a another Big U or whatever. I don't know Big U. I don't know none of these people. I just know I'm not from the west side of LA. I'm from the east side. I come off of 115th and Wilmington Avenue. You feel me? If you know where that's at, you know where that's at. But I'm just saying, I don't get why we keep praising people from coming home from jail. Y'all put them right back in the spot where they was at. And it's like, I don't want to be no rapper. I don't even want to be an entertainer. I just want to get my vision across with my brand. You feel me? You know, this is all I want to get off. This right here. But if it ain't got nothing to do with no violence, and it ain't got nothing to do with dissing the ops, don't nobody want to hear it. You from 120? Okay. We get what it is. Guess what? Bye, clown. I care less about any clowns that get on here. Cause I just look like this on this internet space. I'm not one to play with. You feel me? I'm not one to play with. I wouldn't even get on here playing with people like that. And it's funny because people really be on this internet thinking they know me. Then you catch them in person, they be copping pleas and no man, I'm sorry, I was just trolling. Well, I'm from the area where we don't troll. I'm from the area where you get rolled up. You feel me? You get rolled on or rolled up, straight up. Stop playing with me. I like the comments though. Keep them coming. Cause guess what? I probably don't got nobody on here to moderate, but on everything, I'm really start not even blocking some of y'all. If it's a certain way I can remove y'all off of here, I'm gonna start removing y'all. Y'all be on here just trolling for what? This is another thing that they allow to happen in the internet. They allow trolling because trolling seems cool. Y'all better learn from the dude Rampage who just slap that dude. Stop playing with people because some of us we really will open palm. You feel me? I don't know who JW. I don't even want to give I'm just gonna keep doing that. You wasting your time, bro. Just get off my shit and stop trying to troll, bro. Cause I'm gonna roast you in a minute. Don't post no pictures. If you post a picture on here, I'm for sure gonna roast you. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. But back to what I was saying though, like we keep praising people for stuff that don't need to be praised for. I don't get it. That's like seeing somebody rob an old lady right now. You gonna praise them? Yeah, man, you robbed that old bitch. What? Where I'm from, you get slapped for that. You get DP for that. You get beat. You get the brakes beat off you. Like, where you robbed the old lady? I ain't what we doing. Then they'll make you turn around and go return it. That's how we gonna do that. That's how we gonna do that. But if you still on here, whatever your name is, keep trolling, bro. I'm gonna ignore you. You're not finna ruin my life. Like I said, I worked hard for my life. So, I'm gonna let the trolls be the trolls, and that's just how that's gonna go. That's how that's gonna go. But like I was saying though, people really be out here. I don't know. I'm not a hater. I'm just saying, bro. I don't get it. Okay. It's like you gotta actually be on some crash out time on this internet space to actually be somebody. But I'm not no crash out. I'm retired from that. Them days is long ago. And I'm hoping that I finally get people that I know to get on here and really be telling people in the comments like, hey, don't troll him. Like, hey, don't do that because it's bad for you. Like, and I don't know. I think the trolls, y'all think y'all just got. I don't know. I think this is just a space where people could just come and be like, oh, you know what? I'm gonna say what I want to say. But some of y'all on everything, we could see that y'all wasn't raised right, because on everything I could tell y'all right now, if you was raised right, you wouldn't get on nobody comments and troll. It's retarded to me. I don't get what you troll for. I see why people get trolled and get killed. It's not bad. You feel me? Why do you keep coming back on my stuff? You's a straight clown, bro. Like, just get up out of here. Oh, there we go. Bye bye. Look, look, look. That's how we gonna do that. Bye bye. Bye bye. Don't come back. Bye bye. Bye bye. That's how we do that. Any more trolls want to come here and troll? Come troll. I'm gonna play with you. Pause. I'm not gonna play with you like that, but I'm petty. I will literally put you off my live, bro. So don't get on here trolling. And I know he probably gonna get back on here. Whoever that is probably gonna get back on here and say something else. I don't know who putting him up to it, but hey, I'm the wrong one to troll. Give me a chance. Give me some time on everything. I'm still learning how to do this live thing. But I'm learning how to get rid of you trolls for sure. I don't even know who. Yeah, I don't even know who that is. But I guess what, you can't troll no more. You can't troll no more. But like I was saying though, this is what I'm on. You feel me? This is what I've been on for the last couple of years. I actually, the part that y'all nobody know about this, I made this logo during the pandemic. And if you go back and look on my previous pages or whatever, you'll see I've been rocking this for a minute. You feel me? It ain't mainstream yet, but when they do, you feel me, you'll know. But on the other note, you feel me, that's just what I'm on. I've been on that movement for a long time. I got way more stuff in the vault that I ain't released yet, and it's coming very soon. My message really is, stop praising. Like, I see, like, this is my issue with the internet space. And maybe this is just me, but I always be like, man, am I missing something? Did I do something wrong on the internet? Or am I not doing something wrong on the internet? Because I sit back and I watch respectable rants. I be like, okay, this person is dead. And it's like he do nothing but, like, he do stuff on people that's dead. I don't think I seen one thing of his that actually say somebody actually, like, live. I think I seen one where somebody got out of jail. But I'm like, bro, why are y'all so fascinated with prison and gangs and shit like that? That's retarded to me. I would not be so fascinated with it. Like, when I was like 12, when I was a kid growing up, yeah, I being fascinated with the streets was like not the thing, but it was the thing, because like back then, you really didn't have much to do. You feel me? You had to figure it out. You had to like go, had to like make friends and figure out which friends you was gonna be cool with. It's not even on no follower stuff, because even with family are like, not saying lead you down the wrong path, but they'll guide you in the wrong direction. When I say that, like, let's say you got a brother, he's like a known reputable from wherever he from. He could be from like he could be from like out the forest crib. And you look up to your role model or your bro as a role model, right? He's your role model. And he don't like expect you to be from out forest crib, but somehow you end up being from out forest. For me, it doesn't make sense, but it does if you feel where I'm coming from. It's just like, we'll have people on here that just don't have no type of like, they have no, how to put it? They have nothing to offer the world. Like, they have no type of like, what you call it? Like, not self-respect. I'm saying they don't have the wow factor. What's the wow factor about somebody? Oh, because he's from such and such. So how many other people come from such and such? But my thing is, like I said, I don't want to get on here and make it sound like I'm just bad-mouthing everybody. I'm just wondering what's going on in the world, because California, we really losing it. Like, I sit back and just be watching certain people and I'm like, all right, cool. That's what's up. But I'm in this internet space now. What's up now? Like, I'm in the internet space. And a lot of people didn't think I was going to make it to the internet space. They was like, man, especially my family, they used to be thinking like, man, he ain't got nothing going on with himself. Like, I'm sitting around telling all my family, hey, I got this brand, hey, I got this, I'm on YouTube, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. And they overlooking, like, woo, woo, all right, cool. But I know for a fact they're finna be the first ones talking about, hey, how can I get one of them sweaters, or how can I get one of them shirts? And I'm gonna be like, I mean, you gotta pay for it, of course. Like, I'm not gonna just give it to you free because we family members. Like, but I don't get. I'm still like not processing. I'm still learning that hey, this internet space is not a joke, and people do get on here to troll and to try to throw your day off. But I'm good. I'm not worried about it. And I actually like when people don't get on here because like I keep trying to tell people, it actually make me less nervous because sometimes I do get a little nervous on camera. But I don't be too nervous. And I only look rough because, yes, it's about that time for me to, take care of my daily, not my daily, but my monthly. Because if you get your hair cut every 2 weeks or you cut your hair as much as I do, you know, I'm like I'm like Loki the black caveman. I don't know what it is. Not black caveman, but I'm like a black beardsman. Like, as much as I like to cut my beard, it just keep growing back. It come back thicker and thicker and thicker, paws, stronger every time. So yeah, I be just sitting back on this internet space wondering to know like why we keep celebrating people that don't have nothing to bring the world. Like they be like, oh, that's funny, he's talking to himself, or that don't you think that person need a mental help? Like they need a mental check, like they need a mental health check. There we go. They need a mental health check because they're talking to themselves. They literally talking. And then what's funny is how like I don't know if y'all see this, but I've been seeing a lot of stuff lately on this internet space, and it's just been like, bro. So I see what they doing. They trying to, okay, cool. But the internet is like a tricky place, bro. I remember when they back in the day used to say if it's not on the internet, it's not true. Nowadays, people will they'll post, excuse me, not point, but they'll post anything on here, and y'all will just literally believe it and be like, oh yeah, such and such just did this. Like me, I'll look at it and be like, I don't sound too right, but I ain't gonna look into it, like go deep dive and being on some like detective shit. Like I don't mean to say it like that, but excuse me, detective stuff because um detectives is like the people that they solve the cases the police can't. They still the police. They just police that solve cases, and y'all be out here solving cases. I mean, y'all be solving cases, and I be like, oh, that's that police stuff. What time is it? Is it my time? What's the name? Because if it is, I ain't even know. I'm going to just get off of here. I might get on later because I know when I get on later, a lot of people be on here later. But other than that, I'm chilling. I'm at work as usual. This one I say, people like, what you mean profit from pain at work? Man, I'm saying get up out that bed when you don't want to go. Because you're going to want to check that week, right? Or you're going to want to check next week, right? Get up out that bed and go to work. Like, you could profit from pain when you're a parent too, because it used to be days I didn't want to get out of my bed and take my daughter nowhere. And my daughter would wake me up out the bed, Daddy, could we go to the park? Or, Dad, could we go to could we go somewhere fun? And, my baby, she loves Dave and Buster's. That's one of her favorite places, Dave and Buster's, bro. I'm telling you. It's one of my favorite places too, where you as an adult can have fun and your kids could have fun with you. So it's a 2-for-1. Pause. Not like that. I'm saying like um an adult and parent activity together because you get to interact with your child while also being an adult and helping them win tickets, what helps bring light to you. But maybe I'm too. People may call that immature, but I'll tell you like this: gambling, like I'm not the normal adult. I don't like to gamble. I don't go to clubs. I don't go to strip clubs. I'm gonna tell you right now, I ain't throwing no money for no that I ain't going home with. And pause, I got a woman, so I'm not even. You wouldn't even catch me in places like that. I know it's the most demonic, evil things happen at strip clubs, and bars. Other than that, like I said, I don't even. You won't catch me at a place like that. Like I be too busy trying to have fun with my family, doing family events, than doing like stuff that people like. I don't know, like people just get on here and be like, man, this person that, this person this, like. But I'd be like, bro, like, what do y'all offer besides talk? Like, I see more gossip on this internet than I do. Like, it's more gossip and chaos on the internet than anything. It's really nothing really positive on here. Okay, I don't get me wrong. There's people on here that do tarot. There's people on here that do um I'm not gonna say spells because I know that's kind of like a reach. But I want to say it's people on here that like fix. I love people that do automotive stuff on here. I love to watch automotive videos. I love to watch traveling videos. I used to watch family vlogs, but ever since the family vlogs keep going, every family couple that get up there, they get tore down fast or they break up. So I don't even watch family vlogs no more. What else do I watch? I mean, yeah, I kind of keep in touch with the streets, but not too much. I only keep my ears to the street because even though you not in the streets no more, you gotta remember you still got family members that's probably in the streets. You got friends that's still in the streets, or shall I say not friends, but like childhood friends or associates that you grew up with that's probably still in the streets. And rebuking them Yahweh, you wouldn't want to see one of your family members or friends of your family, you know, you know, like make them like see them make the news. Like I wouldn't want to see nobody I know make the news. Like if it ain't positive, I don't want to see it. For me, because that's heartbreaking enough to know like, oh yeah, this person they had to go out in glory or bang, but they made the news. Like that's sad. So I don't like to watch the news. I don't really watch the news. Um, I don't know. I'm not a rapper, so I'm not a rapper. We got that understood. I'm not a athlete. Um, I mean, I could fit perfectly into this internet space, but I'm not finna be on here all day, every day for y'all. I got a family. Like, I have to spend time with my family. I can't really be on here like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get on here and advertise my brand for sure. You're gonna see different brands of mine, or should I say different logos of my brand. You're gonna see me interacting and having fun with my family. Like my channel is already a family fun place, a family friendly fun place, but at the same time, it's a limit to it too because even though I'm a family man, I still keep my guard up. I don't go nowhere without noticing certain. If I notice certain things is off, me and my family will not be there, or me by myself, or me and my lady won't be there. Like you know, um, I be just want to know what's the wow factor for people in here. I can see right now I don't have no viewers right now, so that's cool. But I want to know what's the wow factor for people on this internet space, like, cause like everybody that y'all wow by, y'all pick y'all literally y'all send them to the top of the mountain just to push them off that mug, and I'd be like, wow, the internet kind of like they kind of harsh on here, so it's like you really gotta watch what you say, watch what you do. Don't make this don't make too many movements or weird or inappropriate movements because people will be reaching and be like, oh man, you see how he like how Michael Jordan, which I don't know if he was really trying to help the kid because they said he had ice in his shirt, but you see people in the comments talking about, oh, he was trying to touch on him. Like what? Pause. Like I think Michael Jordan, for him to be a multi-millionaire, why would he? I don't know. This Epstein stuff got people going crazy. I don't know what's going on with people in the Epstein files. Y'all be all on that. Y'all been on that for a minute, and I ain't been wanting to touch on that because that's disturbing. So I don't want to talk about Epstein. You feel me? I'm not talking about Epstein. But I can tell you the Tyra Banks, that thing was interesting. But what's funny is when I seen it, like I didn't watch the documentary, but when I seen the Tyra Banks thing, I was like, bro, like anybody who's black knew Tyra Banks had she had self-esteem issues. You could tell that she didn't like herself. Cause even though I'm a man, I could sit here and say, yeah, I had to watch America's Top Model one time. I think maybe once or twice with my sister, cause I got sisters and stuff, or a mother, auntie, a grandma. I got people like that watch stuff like that. Probably not my granny rest her soul, but I know for a fact I done had some cousins, some female cousins, some female sisters of mine watching stuff like that. And you like this was y'all watch, like, and then I can see why a lot of females had self-control, like not self-esteem, not self-control, but I can see why a lot of females had self-esteem issues back then. Because it's like y'all watching somebody on TV that y'all admire, and any man or any boy could have seen through man, this lady got self-esteem issues. Like she don't like herself, like, and now everybody talking about she's canceled, bro. I don't even remember the last time Tyra Banks put something out. I don't know when the last time she was mentioned in a music video. She was mentioned on TV or let alone the internet space. I think the last time I seen anything about Tyra Banks, I believe she was saying Happy Father's Day to her dad. And I'm like, oh, that's cool. But anybody who's somebody that's black knew for a fact Tyra Banks has self esteem issues, bro. Like I could tell you that. Like that, I don't mean I don't wish that upon her or bad upon her, but I seen through all that. I'm like, man, this lady got self esteem issues. And they said, and I was watching it's another YouTuber lady I watch. Her name is Lovely T. She a cool lady or whatever, but she be talking about certain things and topics that I'd be like, oh, that's interesting. I didn't think that, I didn't think that was something that people would want to listen to or like hear about. But like, that Tyra Banks stuff got a lot of women pressed. It got a lot of women in their feelings right now. Like they mad at her, and it's like, how y'all mad at somebody that y'all ain't been seeing on TV for a couple years? Like, now who's to say Tyra Banks wasn't at the Diddy parties? Who's to say Tyra Banks ain't in the Epstein files? Who's to say? You feel me? We don't know. But I just tell you like this, like, it's interesting to see how a lot of people, how y'all love drama, violence, gossip. Y'all love gruesome things, and I know my page is not one of those things, bro. Now my past life, if I had a YouTube, oh my God, excuse my language. If I had a YouTube page, if I was on YouTube like I am now, and I was in my life that I was in now, y'all be like, this dude every time we turn around, he into something more. He going viral for doing this and that, or he always putting hands and feet on somebody. Nah, you gotta understand, I'm a great person. It's just the fact that I don't like the fact that people, you know, the streets is very bullyish. And if you come from that life and aspect, you know what I mean. Like, you could just be on your, having a great day, looking how you want, you looking fitted and smelling good, just on your way to go like to the movies or go eat somewhere, and it'll be somebody hating on you, like, hey bro, what's up with them? What's up with that sweater you got on? Like, or what's up with that hat you got on? It's like, if you admire my sweater or my hat, just say you like it. Shit, it wasn't nothing but what, 20, maybe $30? Go get you one. I'll tell you where you got it from. And I noticed that I always will attract people that don't like me or dislike me because I'm who I am. Back then, I didn't have locks. I had a fresh haircut. I used to stay with a fresh lineup, taper, only because, rest my grandpa. So he took me to the barbershop as a kid. So that lets me know, like, what, it's time for me to go make sure I look good. Make sure I look good every week or every other week I'm getting my haircut. Only because, that's a reward for doing what I need to do, which is go to work every day, take care of my bills. This before I was in a truck. This before I had a car. This when I used to be on a skateboard. But I ain't ever forgot to go get my haircut when it get too out of control. Always go get my haircut. Even when I was going through, it could be anything bad in my life. Rebuking any Yahweh. I used to go get my haircut just to feel better. And we'll feel a lot better getting out the chair. Like, man, I feel a lot better because I got a haircut. But a lot of people, y'all, like I said, a lot of y'all don't like to get on this internet and show how you really look. I don't care. I look good. You feel me? Look good. Look how that sun reflect off my skin. I look good. You feel me? But at the same time, my page is literally to get out what I've been through not persuade, but to give positive advice to prevent kids from going down the path I went through, or teenagers that I went through, because I know for a fact I got nieces and nephews. And I would hate for one of my nieces and nephews to tell me, hey, uncle, you heard about Pooh Shiesty, or what you feel about Young Boy? Because I'm going to tell you the straight truth. Those were role models of mine growing up. Like, I'm not from that era. Like, I don't listen to their music because at the end of the day, it's nothing they could teach me. Like, they just rappers who made it. That's it. But it's impressive to know that y'all will put that type of music on for your kids, or y'all will approve of y'all kids listening to it. Like, it's just music. Bro, when I was listening to the 50 Cent or The Game, like, I ain't gonna even lie. Like, the documentary had me going crazy in the streets. Like, and I didn't even notice that, but it wasn't really like The Game, like, not, he talking about his life story, but then I'm like, wow, like, I went through that, or damn, like, I feel like that, or like, when 50 Cent sit there and say, um, I'll run away from this and never come back if I could. Like, I know that feeling of wanting to run away from home and not ever come back because you feel outcasted, or you don't feel loved, or you feel like you always betrayed even by family, or you always feel like, man, why everybody picking on me? I know that feeling. You feel me? But a lot of y'all sit here and be like, she gonna come in bed. But what? What are you talking about? Did you hear anything this man just said? Or better yet, look. Watch this. And I don't mean to go after what's his name? Man, I can't forget this. I forget this. Trinidad James. I don't mean to go after him, but remember when he said, "Pop the Molly, I'm sweating." And everybody and their mama was like, "What is a Molly?" Out of nowhere, everybody wanted to be on Molly or be doing drugs. Like, and I ain't saying he started it. I'm saying that, like, at the end of the day, it's certain things you say in this music that'll have teenagers and kids be like, "Oh, I want to do that. That sound cool." Like, I could tell you, I have friends, like not even friends, but past associates that was out here in this world, and I don't know where, I don't know how, but I always tell you like this: when they say weed is a gateway drug, they is not lying. Like, everybody I ever knew that did weed at one point in their life, I've noticed how certain people, not everybody that I know, family members and past associates, I noticed how they graduated slowly to certain things. And I'm like, bro, how you go from smoking, that green leaf, and I don't mean to say it like that because I don't want this page to get flagged for that, but they was on out here smoking the medical leaf. We're gonna call it the medical leaf. They were smoking the medical leaf, and somehow they graduated to the next phase in their life. And I'm like, bro, you was just on the medical leaf. Medical leaf got you out here doing that now? Yeah, I'm cool. Like, that's what I'm saying. Even with drinking, you could be careful with drinking. Like, drinking, I know there's people that's really like, cause I remember me and my niece had this argument one day. We was in the neighborhood. We had this argument. We sitting on the block. We arguing about how she like, man, you just a drunk uncle. And I'm like, I get mad at her. I'm like, man, niece, I ain't no drunk. I'm like, if that's the case, then that means you a crackhead, cause you smoke, like, but she don't do drugs. You feel me? She just loved her green leaf. So I'm like, she's like, well, I ain't tripping because I control the green leaf, but that alky, you a alky. I'm like, no, I'm not an alky, niece. I just like to drink. Like, and this was before I got my life right, even before I started doing better in my life. I know people like, how old are you? I'm 33 years old. Bro, at 18, 19, no, I'm gonna start off. I'm gonna tell you the truth. At 16, you couldn't tell me nothing. 16, I'm out here doing not whatever, however, but just know, for the average 16-year-old in the ghetto, you not graduate, but you learn stuff quick. So basically, while everybody thinking about what college they going through at 16, I'm like, man, I'm trying to make it home because we done walked to a party. Next thing you know, shots rang out. Now we hopping fences trying to run back to where we was just at, running back to get home. Like, or I'm 16 thinking like, man, what's my first car gonna be? Or, man, like, the average 16-year-old, they got tattoos. The average 16-year-old in the ghetto they got tattoos of the, not even that hood. Like, I remember my cousin, he used to want to play ball. Like, the cold part of my cousin, he was a rapper and he was a ball player. But the thing is, the streets got in the way. When the streets get in the way, the streets will fuck your. Excuse my language, but I don't mean to curse so much. But the streets will mess up everything you had planned for your life. My cousin, he could have been an NBA star. He's still a great rapper. He could still be a great rapper today, but I don't know where his headspace at. But I know for a fact, I done played some of his music on some of my pages, on whether it be Instagram or whether it be Facebook. I done play some of his music on my lives. And you know, just to know that, like, you may fall short because of something go wrong in your life or something don't go right, and now you have to like change your whole lifestyle because now you done made one decision that kind of like not compromise everybody or like compromise all your other life decisions. It just make you like, you have to take a step back, reevaluate your life, and then decide whether you want to do this. And then in the street world, because we come from the streets, like, it's only so many options you can have. It's like probably like 4 or 5 options. I already talked about them. If you know, you know. But at the same time, it's like, how I put this. All those decisions lead you to a dead end road. Only one that you will really make it out if you a rapper. Like, and that's crazy because everybody be like, man, rappers make it every day. No, where we from, rappers get killed every day. And I ain't just saying that because we looking at the hip hop world people living. I'm just saying, and I don't mean to say it like that. Let me clear it up because I don't know what words you could use on YouTube and what words you can't. But a lot of rappers get unalived. A lot of rappers fall short. Like, a lot of people will think rapping is just the way out. One thing about me, I'm great with words, but I'm not a great lyricist. I could tell a story just writing about something that happened when I was 12, 13. But I'm not a rapper. I'm more of a poet or I'm more of a sophisticated writer, if y'all want to say that. But at the same time, you feel me? Like, knowing that people will just think, oh, being an athlete or a rapper is just a way out of life in California or just in any and every ghetto. That's a shame because y'all will praise them. And I've been looking at most of the rappers that's like literally popping right now. A lot of them rappers don't have a backstory. They don't have stories they could tell you about how, you know, um, like they got certain stories. Like, okay, I like the underground rappers. Like, underground rapper I say I listen to, that everybody will know. I like the Mills of the world. Who else is an underground rapper that I can sit here and say? Um, I got another relative named Bree Mafia. She hard. She a good storyteller. I got another family member. I got a lot of family members that's into music, like to where they either rap, sing. I got a couple dancers in the family. My sister, she a dope poetess. You feel me? Like, but I'm just saying, like, I like underground rappers that's not mainstream or like they buzzing in the underground, but not in the mainstream. Because once they go mainstream, it's a rap. Like, everybody gonna listen to them, but it's like, do you hear what they saying? Like, half the fans out there, like I said, a lot of people gonna hate me for this, but half the people out there will get mad at me for telling them like what music artists I listen to, what music artists I don't. And then, when you tell them about themselves, about the music they listen to, they get mad and be like, man, no, such and such didn't say his music. He a good artist or she a good artist. And it's like, are you listening to the words they talking about? Some of y'all just be bouncing y'all head to the beat and don't even hear a person might be saying, he, he part of the Let's Go Before They Come community, or she practiced satanic things, and then y'all be bumping it like crazy, like, man, like I found myself playing certain rap, but I don't play certain rap. Like me nowadays, I'm more like listening to more old school and blues music. I'm sorry, I'll play some old school and some blues real quick, only because the new music ain't talking about nothing. I can see if it was talking about something, but it's not. You feel me? What's up with this phone? And like I said, I might not be a DDG, I may not be a Deshae Frost, I may not be a Corey SSG, but I'm somebody. I'm telling you, I'm somebody out here. Cause wherever I go, it's always somebody like, hey, you. Like, it ain't even a social media thing. It be like, hey, you such and such from this school, or you such and such from over here, huh? And they be like, yeah. I remember one time, I can tell y'all this, and I'm gonna probably get off of here after this. I remember one time I was way in Long Beach, right? I'm on the east side of Long Beach, right? My sister, I forget what street she stayed off. She stayed off of, like, kind of like you have to drive down Anaheim Street, and then whatever the side streets is, I forget the side streets. But I'm in Long Beach on the east side, right? And I think I was taking my daughter to go see my sister, one of her aunties, one of my sisters, of course. Or maybe I was just there by myself. I forget. I know for a fact I was over there one day, and I think I'm helping my sister move somewhere. I'm just cutting up. We just joking and stuff. And I walk out of my sister's apartment and tell me why one of my old classmates from high school was like, hey, you Eli, huh? And I was like, I balled my hand up fast and was like, yeah, where you know me from? I'm like, first of all, when he said my name, he said Eli. I balled my hand up like, yeah, what's up? I'm like, is it good or is it bad? I'm like, where you know me from? Is it good or bad? He like, it's good. And I unballed my fist fast, like, He like, man, you went to Jordan High School. I'm like, you right, we did. We was in the ACE program. He like, yeah. I'm like, dang, bro, who would have thought you would be living next door to my sister? Like, and my sister like, damn, man, everywhere you go, somebody know you. And I'm like, hey, I can't help it. Like, I'm me. Like, I'm me. Wherever I go, I don't stick out like a sore thumb. But you gonna know when I hit that room. You gonna know when I walk in a certain door. You gonna know what I'm in. You gonna know I'm in there because that's just me as a person. You feel me? And my sister just got mad at me because she was like, everywhere I go, somebody know you. Like, why everywhere I go, somebody gotta know you? I'm like, sis, I don't be doing nothing, just being me. She's like, no, you be out here doing something. You be out here terrorizing people. I'm like, I don't terrorize nobody. I'm like, I just be myself. She like, sure you do, bro. Sure you do. And it was a trip because my sister, who's not from Long Beach, we don't come from Long Beach. We're in Long Beach where she lived at the time, and somebody pointed me out and was like, I know him. And she was mad, like, I can't stand going places with you because somebody always know you. I mean, hey, like Tupac said, I get around. Not in a bad way, but in a good way. You feel me? But this is my time for now. I'm gonna get back on here a little later. Might get on here maybe. Just know when I get back on here, you'll know before I know because I'll get back on here. But for you trollers, hey, you've been warned. Hey, I know how to use this. I know how to use this YouTube now. And if you play with me, you will be on that bad list. So rebuke the name of Yahweh. Blessings to everybody out there. I just want to let y'all know. P4P each and every day, each and every way. Make a way out of no way. And to my page, that's Piranhas. See ya.